From the very start, we wanted to have programs that is a comprehensive program that will not just deal with the person who not just deal with the diagnosis of the person who comes to the clinic, but we would like to see that this person is tested, seen by the doctor, and if possible, if there are children that need to be helped, we do that through the OVC program, and so that we do not just isolate the person as a patient, but rather to be able to help that person in a more holistic way. And we wanted to treat them as people who have other needs besides being just besides the medical. So we wanted to do counseling, pre and post counseling. We wanted to take care of make sure that they adhere to their medication. There is a face to HIV/AIDS. It's not just stories that you hear. It's not just the books that you read about, the stories that you read from books, but you see the face to HIV/AIDS. You see children who are orphaned by AIDS. And when you see them, you think of all the other lives that are affected because one member of the family was lost. But these children provide hope for us. And we are helping only how many? 165 out of the 1 million? And of these 1 million orphans, their lives are not isolated. Their lives, they affect others in their family, others in their community. And so when you spread hopefulness in one child, you know that, other lives are affected as well. Education, that is the great leveler. It's what makes us all equal. And that is like a passport to a good future. One wants to be a lawyer, the other wants to be a doctor. And Henry, I think he wants to be an engineer. So, as I said, if these kids can have that hopefulness when they are in such a dire condition, will you not help them? Will you not keep going on? So that's why I'm still here, because HIV has a face. It has a face. These are real people that we are working for. But we cannot just give them whatever they need. We have to make them feel that they can get it, because that is the best gift you can give them. To empower them, give them the dignity that they are human beings and not just a charity case. We also send support a few children through regular school, both the primary and secondary, but mostly the secondary school, to show to the community that we have genuine intentions to help the children and to help the community by teaching them skills that will help them in the future. So, when we go into a community, we make sure that these programs are implemented in order to gain the trust of the community and to assure them that we will sustain the projects there for as long as we can. And so that it's not just a group of children that are being helped at one time, but for it to go on for years. The goals that I see for Gede is, the goal that I see now is for us to be a leader in the comprehensive approach towards helping or supporting people living with HIV/AIDS, starting from the time they are diagnosed to their antiretroviral therapy, through helping their children. I would like to see Gede lead in Nigeria in that area, so that we leave we leave the world a little healthier, a little safer, and a little wiser than when we first found it. My hope is for Gede to be able to continue with the awareness program that we have, so that people learn more about HIV/AIDS, to break down the barriers and the stigma and discrimination that stop many people from getting tested. My hope is for people with hearts, small, big, to give back. When you have a lot or when you have little, it doesn't matter. Giving back gives you a full heart. 85% of donations that are given to the foundation all go to program. That is the minimum. At the very least, 85% goes to programs. The rest goes to administrative things. But at least 85% are spent on OVC, on treatment and care, and on training.